Welcome, friends. It is I, Hi-Rez Studios, and it's time for the vlog. We're going to talk about a bunch of things this time. We're going to talk about streaming, Patreon, not a lot about Smite, sort of about Smite because we're talking about streaming, some future plans coming up, and stuff like that. So, talk about all the Smite stuff first. So, hopefully the next big giveaway should be next weekend. I'll put an announcement video if that's what the case is. Gonna not do it this weekend because Memorial Weekend. I want to do this weekend, but family stuff happened. I might still be streaming that day, just it's with uncertainty how long I could stream, which is why I can't do the big giveaway, because you never know. Well, next weekend I think I have a better chance. Sister leaves on Monday, going back to Arizona. I'm not going to be able to stream Monday because we're going to do stuff with my sister before she goes, so there's that. So no stream Monday, probably stream Tuesday. And now that finals are done and the state test is done for now, the only big thing I have left to do is to do this big like essay test thing to get into this big, illustrious, prestigious internship, which I can do behind the scenes, of course. And then I'm good on stuff until June, and in June I'm going to be in summer school, but it's only going to be one class. Because it's only one class, it should not take a big toll like having the classes I had before. So because of that, I should be able to do a lot of big pushes in streaming to try to get the sub button. So we're going to see me stream a lot, and it's probably going to be a lot of Smite, because Smite's the big person grabber. And we're going to try our best to get a sub button. Now, it's easier to get one now than it was before. That's my understanding. I've been told Mez tried like 4 or 5 times and he finally got it. I'm like, damn, that guy brings in hundreds of people. Mez gets between 100 to 300, 400 people depending on what he's doing. When he's doing Smite, he gets about 300, 400 people. When he's doing other things, he gets between 100 and 200 people. That's usually what Mez brings in. You're telling me, he took a couple tries to get a sub button, so holy crap. So we're going to try our best to get people to come in. We'll do giveaways, of course. That's one way to grab people in, but also just have to perform well. Just have good streams, which isn't easy to do. Yesterday's stream sucked. We lost every single game, and it was annoying because we played all right, but we just kept getting really dumb stuff with us, and that's a bit frustrating. We got a team that wanted to do solo Sylvanas. Okay, that's fine. Okay. ADC Loki. I don't... Oh, support Jean Quay. Okay, no, one of those things is fine, but doing all 3 of those things at the same time isn't gonna work out very... And it didn't. I played my best, I got a bunch of kills, I got killed a few times, and they all fed horribly. That didn't go so well. We're seeing a lot of games where I'm performing pretty well, and then I just watch my teammates perform miserably, and it gets frustrating, then I start playing badly. And then we're going to see it again and again because it just keeps happening. This is the hard part about doing a team-based game is you have to rely on other people. And when you're playing anything with random people, even in ranked, you're relying on people who might not be very good at the game. And it's going to bring you down. And it's definitely brought me down. I did a good job of not raging yesterday. I did a good job of that. But I was definitely disappointed and frustrated. And I performed alright, I could have performed better, but it's just, when you just watch your team, it's just get destroyed. What can you do? Another game, I was doing just fabulous, I was doing really well, but our ADC Neith was just terrible. She got killed early, deep, and then she just starts raging, and then she just keeps going in deep and dying again, and blaming everyone, and just keeps dying over and over again. And how do you go like 1-9 and not realize you're the problem? There are times when you go 1-9 because you're going tower dived. She's going 1-9 because she kept going in deep trying to get things to happen. She's deep in the dual lane getting killed over and over and over again. It's not like a mid's getting 3 ganked in the under their tower over and over again. That's a different case. When the mid's getting ganked under their tower and they're going like 1-9, it's not exactly their fault. It's partially the jungler and the support not coming over to try to relieve pressure. That can happen there. But if someone's going in deep and dying over and over and over again, that is their own fault. That is a difference. There are times when you can excuse a horrible score. That is when they're getting focused and they just can't get anything out of it. But you cannot excuse someone raging and just forcing it and getting themselves killed. I've done it myself, trying to force kills, trying to make something happen, when the truth of the matter is I didn't have any business trying. I should have tried to hold tight and farm up and then try later on. Sometimes a game you cannot win other than trying to hold tight. Sometimes turtling is the only answer you've got. You turtle up and a couple minutes later you can turn it back on. Sometimes that's what you have to do. And sometimes you have to break them open. It really depends on what you're fighting and how your farm is going. And it takes a lot of playing the game to understand which is the right one to do. Because sometimes you got to take a chance and sometimes you have to play it safe. and it's hard to tell which one's the one you need to do at times. That's just how it is. I think I played enough to get some idea when the right time is. The one that's still mind-boggling is when you don't see the enemy team. When you don't see the enemy team and people don't realize there's a reason for that. If you don't see a single god from the enemy team, Gold Fury or Fire Giant are happening. And the most dangerous one is when you go to Gold Fury and you realize they're at Fire Giant and you went as a team to Gold Fury. That's one of the scary moments, and those happen. And those are the ones where you're damned if you do, damned if you don't, because you realize that you just didn't realize which one. Because Gold Fury is usually the safer bet that gets gone after. And ouch when that happens. Sometimes you have this insight to check both, or maybe go for Fire Giant, because it's safer to go for the Fire Giant just in case. Stuff like that happens. One of the dumbest things I can't believe still happens is trying to take the Fire Giant when the enemy's Hog 3s are alive. And that is why I steal Gold Fury all the time. I steal it a lot. Like, Athena, she's the best at doing it because of her damn tongue. I have stolen so many Gold Furies and Fire Giants because of Athena. She's just so good at it. A jungler who's good at it is Hunbets. His ult just breaks people away, and then he's able to do whatever he wants. Kumba, to an extent, could probably pull it off easily as well because of his Mesmerize. It's mostly the Guardians. With Ymir's Big Freeze, if you can catch enough people, he'll steal it as well. It's usually them who are able to do it. Big CCs are capable of stealing the Gold Fury and Fire Giant pretty well. That's how it is. So yeah, sub button's gonna be the big push we're gonna go for with Twitch. Gonna be a lot of Smite play going on there, and we'll see how that goes with that. Because we're gonna want the sub button. My understanding is they really enjoy Twitch. Pays attention to chatter. A lot of talking on chat. So people start talking on chat. Now, if you're a lurker, you're a lurker. But if you're the ones who aren't lurkers, have more conversation, guys. It would help, please. I guess that's the best I can do with that. That's the best I got, because if we need more chatter, then we need more chatter. And all I can do is ask for more chatter. I know I'm not always responsive while playing because I'm focused on the game, but I can work on talking to chat a bit more, I'm sure. Okay, let's see. Oh, besides that, we'll do co-streams, just playing with other people on occasion. We will do a co-stream with Kylax, a co-stream with Falcon, a co-stream with Verbal. I'm going to try to get those guys. I hang out with Mez, so those are kind of co-streams. It's more I'm just playing on his stream, and I'll probably be streaming during that, so people can see a different aspect of me playing when I'm playing with someone else. Not really, co-stream material with Mez. On even footing, I don't think I'm there yet. That's a whole different beast. And anyone these streamers know, or just other streamers I get in contact with, I will co-stream with them as well. And just co-stream with a bunch of people. That's the plan, is just stream with a lot of people, get seen by a lot of different eyes, different people, playing with a bunch of different faces. Just get a bunch of attention from a bunch of places to try to make this button happen. Because that'll help out. Because just having a sub button will help us in a lot of ways. Then we can also have emotes, and we can do emote stuff. That'll be really cool, right? So that'd be great. I have no idea how the emote stuff happens. How we're gonna get that going. I think Mez hires an artist for his, so I gotta figure out what kind of artist we have to get a hold of for that kind of stuff. I want to get the sub button. We have 2 to 3 months to get it, so we're gonna push pretty hard for it. Gonna try our best to get it. And yeah. Okay, here's the thing about Twitch and subs. The Twitch subs are $5. It's a 50-50 split with Twitch. So each sub would go to me $2.50, and then $2.50 would go to Twitch. And as you get bigger, I think when you hit like 500 or so, it becomes 70% cut for the streamer. So that's pretty nice. I think it's 500, maybe it's 300. So you start to understand how it's hard to make a living off streaming. Like, you have to get a ton of subs. Not everyone's Trump. Or Towley, or those guys, those bigger guys. It takes a lot of subs to be able to make a living off of it. That's why they also do advertisements and mail their stuff. Mez has taken out advertisements because people kept complaining about it. So he doesn't have any advertisements at all. So all of his money is based on subscription. I don't know what we would do with advertisements. I think we'd experiment and see what we would do with them. Maybe we don't do them either. We would have to see. It's really give and take on how much you're driving people away and stuff like that. I think one thing we would probably do is get rid of the advertisements when you show up, because that really interrupts people. Like, I think TB had a good idea when he did that, so we'd probably do that. This is thinking way far ahead, by the way. This is just thinking ahead with that. If we were to get the button. We're going to try very hard to get the button. Hopefully we do. Also, we're going to get back to doing guides. I think this is going to be the next guide. I'm on the fence about Awilix. Awilix is really difficult to do. She might not be a good guide to do because she's not very beginner friendly. Just like Apollo. Apollo's doable, but you have to be really good at Apollo to do anything with Apollo anymore. Awilix, I feel the same way. You need a lot of work to do good with Awilix. So I don't know about if I'm going to do Awilix next or who I'm going to do after her. I don't even know if I want to do Bellona, because I feel like Bellona's going to get nerfed or remodeled in some way. Not remodeled, reworked in some way. A bunch of spoils going up, like Mez was at the Hi-Rez place, and he was talking about it during a stream. He got to play some next couple gods, and they're pretty crazy. He also said there's a couple remodels and reworks coming out that some people are going to flip out about. So it's curious to see what those are going to be. So here's the other thing we're going to make we're doing a thing on. That's Patreon. Patreon's a different beast. The money that goes to Patreon, you get a better cut of that as a creator. It's not a 50-50 split. It's a better split, which I don't remember the exact numbers on, but it's a better split. And it's a monthly thing just like Twitch is. The difference is you can donate more than $5. You can donate $1 if you want. Donate 5, 10, 25, 50. We have some things doing with that, and as we get more money through Patreon, we're able to do more things. Because of the money we have now from Patreon, with the amount we're making a month from Patreon, we're able to afford a capture card. So we've ordered a capture card, and we're going to see about streaming Wii U stuff, because that's the only console we have. Wii U, and then maybe later Wii, if we can figure out how that all works. And that might be really cool. Next Thursday, me, Mez, and Crunch, and maybe other people are planning on streaming Wii U together. So everyone gets a bunch of different perspectives of who's playing on the Wii U. So that'd be really cool. We'll do Mario Kart, Smash, and some other things in preparation for Splatoon on Friday, which we'll all play as well. So that's going to be pretty cool. And hopefully I get the capture card by then. I'm supposed to get it next week, theoretically. Hopefully it comes in, nothing delays it. And that'll be really cool on Thursday. A big Wii U stream. And then Friday should be a Splatoon Wii U stream. That'll be cool there. And then we'll probably not do Smite those days, but we'll do Smite days after, especially if I do the giveaway on Saturday. That's what we're able to do. Because of the money we get from Patreon, we're able to buy this capture card. And we'll be able to buy other hardware in the future as we're able to save up. Get a better monitor, get just better hardware for the compy. At some point, the entire thing's got to get rebuilt, and just you add on pieces as you go forward, constantly making your computer better and better and better. That's the plan there, and we're able to we have more money now, so we can do that. So that's great. That helps out the channel, and we should probably put up more goals or put up what we plan on doing next with the money, or not. I think hardware it's not too vague. It's if you think about it, you understand what we mean by hardware. You got to replace the processor at some point, you got to replace the video card at some point, the motherboard itself, just better hardware going forward as you keep going. And that's just a constant thing. So as we keep getting more and more money, we're able to just keep building up better and better and better. And eventually we can make a better quality things. Like as money goes up, we could buy a stronger internet connection. With that, we can stream better quality. We can upload better quality. All that stuff, and that just takes time and money to do as we're growing up. And someone had the idea of, what about doing Patreon exclusive content? And here's the thought we had on that, and here's what we're going to do with it. We don't want to put anything behind a paywall that we would put up on YouTube as something for everyone to watch. That's not what we're going to do. What we're going to put up as Patreon exclusive is going to be unlisted videos, and you'll get what's the word I'm going with? So unlisted videos through Patreon would be, they're on YouTube, and you can watch them if you get the unlisted link, and they don't show up on sub boxes. They show up on Patreon feed. So people who are Patreons on Patreon will get the link, and they're able to look at the video, and they can share it with whoever they want. And what these videos are going to be, it's going to be experimental videos. There's going to be things me and Jinx do with ourselves to get better at making the channel and everything, that we don't put up on YouTube. So we're going to put like experimental videos that we've been making to show ourselves, to improve on. We'll put them there. So it's more behind the scenes stuff is going to be the Patreon exclusive stuff. Like if you're a patron, you're kind of hardcore about us, right? So this is stuff you might like. Seeing the experimental videos we're doing that are not ready for YouTube yet. Just seeing us develop our writing style and character work. That's what's going to be a Patreon exclusive. So if you want in on that, minimum's like $1 for that. Also, besides experimental videos, it'd be like character practice. So, me just acting like a character in front of a camera, practicing acting. Like, that's a thing that also be going up as a Patreon exclusive. That is in no way something that should be put up on YouTube, because it's not the best quality. It's just me practicing. That's why it's not going up there. So those who are on the Patreon thing are get to see another side of just our practice. I think Jinx's sketches for her Kirby's or whatever else she wants to sketch. So that's really what we're going to do there. Behind, for Patreon exclusive stuff that is not ready for YouTube, and stuff that is just practice. This is all behind the scenes stuff. It's like you're looking at it's like you're getting like the, companion book to something. Like you're getting, is that the right word? You get to see what we do behind the scenes a bit more than normal. That's what you get for being a patron over at Patreon. That's what we're getting. And I think it's something that the people who are current patrons will appreciate. I think it's a nice touch there. Because we just don't want to put things behind a paywall. Not everyone should be able to see our A-game stuff. It's us practicing. That, I think, will be fascinating to see. So that'll be behind Patreon right there. I hope I explained that well. I really do. So that's the plan there. It'll make it more interesting if you want to be a patron on Patreon. Yeah. And we got to work on putting a better explanation video on Patreon in the future, like what our goals are and what we mean to do, and just stuff like that. Like what is our plan with the money on Patreon? The plan is to improve the channel. That's always the plan there. That's constantly just doing stuff that can improve the channel. That is the plan there. It's going to take us a couple years till we get to the point where money from Patreon, YouTube, Twitch. There's so many revenue streams everyone gets now these days for all these things. It's going to be a while until we get all the money from all these things to be able to do it full-time, despite the fact we're already kind of doing it full-time anyway. And then when I get a job, it'll become 8 hours job, 8 hours channel, 8 hours sleep, theoretically. That is what's going to become. It's going to be 2 jobs at once for me, because we're passionate about the channel. That's what I'm going to do. And we'll put up more goals in the future. Right now, I think the goals are fine because we're not really big. And the rewards are good where they are. Like, the scarf reward takes a lot of time to do, so it shows my love when you get that reward. Jinx drawing Kirby's does take time as well, so those are pretty good rewards there. Also, requests you can make for games are good rewards. The big goal is to be able to survive on YouTube, not YouTube, on the internet alone. YouTube, streaming, Patreon, whatever else sources of money, all that stuff, to be able to survive on that. To be able to improve the channel while also paying ourselves so that we can do it without worrying about things. And the plan is Jinx first. That's always been the plan. The plan is Jinx goes first, and then me. Jinx is well, she's already doing what would be necessary for the channel. She's a graphics designer. She's the right person for the job. She is the editor. She is the perfect person for this job. She edits the videos. She can make everything we need. Jinx is the person for it. The only thing that Jinx and I don't have expertise in is music, which we'd have to hire out for in the future. That'd be cool, right? To be able to hire for music for the channel. That'd be cool. That should be a goal we should make in the future. I don't know when, but someday. But the goal is Jinx goes full-time first, then I go full-time. Because Jinx going full-time would be amazing because of the things she could create and do. Like, we both have hard jobs to do for the channel, but I feel like what Jinx does, like, making the stuff is like 1/3 of the work. Editing is 2/3 of the work. So I can do 1/3, I'm doing 1/3 of the work, and then we're both doing another 1/3 of the work with editing, with sound, and this and that. And then Jinx does the really heavy stuff, the stuff that I am no good at, that she's amazing at for the other 1/3. So we're kind of 50-50, but she is more on the edge of doing more than I am in the editing side of things, because she's just that good at it, if I explained it all correctly. It's not easy to quantify what the hell I'm talking about, is it? No, it's not. We both put in a lot of work, but Jinx going full-time first, I feel, is advantageous for the channel in a lot of ways. And then me going full-time after. I really feel like that's the way to do it, and that's the plan to how we do it. That really is it. And yeah, anything else? I don't know. I hope you enjoy what's in the background. I'm not sure what we decided to put in the background at this time. There's a lot of interesting videos from the past we could put in here. I'm not sure what got put up. I didn't have any good vlog-worthy games this week. It was a rough week. Also, because of finals and everything, I didn't play as much Smite as I could have. But we'll be getting back on the horse for Athena Guide, and then we'll see who I do after that. I think it releases the last A, I think. We'll just go from there. Hopefully I explained everything pretty well. Links to everything in the description. Links to, of course, well, we're on the YouTube. Links to the Twitch and links to the Patreon, both with their advantages going forward. We're going to try to get the sub button for Twitch, like I said. I don't know. The advantage to Patreon, I feel, is it just gives us a bigger cut, and you can donate more if you want. While as for Twitch, it's just $5. Though there's always tips and stuff like that. It's a mix of a lot of things. Everyone's making money off of a lot of different things trying to go forward. Because the truth of the matter is this. As a passion project, it's great. We've been doing it as a passion project. But if you're able to make a living off what you're doing, you're able to improve so much. This is the fact of the matter. You don't have another job eating away at your ability to make more content. This is where it gets weird when people don't understand why people want to make money off content creation. When a content creator is able to dedicate their life to content and not have a job it getting in their way or whatever other thing that is stressing them out, they can make amazing things. The proof is in that in so many ways. Every time you see a YouTuber, a streamer, just whatever, able to just do it full time, it goes up to a whole new level. We see it in a lot of different places. It's just amazing what they can do. And so being able to do that ourselves would be great. It's a long way away. I know that. Like, it's a couple years away. It's definitely that. You gotta build up. You gotta get better. You gotta be stronger. You just gotta become a better thing. Something worthy of going full time. And that's what we're always striving to do. We're always improving to do that. So there you go. That right there is the vlog. I hope you enjoyed the video in the background and the vlog itself. I had fun. Hope if I'm watching, that's what it's all about. Having fun. Thanks for coming by, and see you next time.
Been slain. An enemy. An ally has been slain. You have slain an enemy. Double kill. Triple kill. tower is under attack. Defend right lane. Your right tower is under attack. Take right lane.
Go! Go!
Have you now? An enemy has been slain.
Go! Go!
Light blade!
Go! Go!
Ultimate is ready.
Go! Go!
An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed a right enemy tower. An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a left enemy tower.
Go! Go!
An ally has been slain.
Go! Go!
tower is under attack. Your left tower has been destroyed. Your right tower is under attack. Retreat middle lane!
Light my blade!
An ally has been slain. You have been slain. Defend middle lane! Your left tower is under attack. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. You have slain an enemy.
Light my blade!
Attack the Gulf Fury! Attack Fire Giant!
Go, go! Go!
You have been slain. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Double kill. An enemy has been slain. Triple kill. Deicide. An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed a left enemy Phoenix. Your team has destroyed a middle enemy Phoenix. Be careful. Your team has destroyed a right enemy Phoenix. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Double kill. Deicide. An enemy has been slain.